What's good, y'all? We got special guest Josh Doctson, man. What's up, Josh? What's going on? Nice to see you, man. Just heard you got cut. How you feel about that, man? How you feel about that? Nah, I ain't gonna do that to Josh like that. I ain't gonna do that. But they did just say that they're gonna trade or release. They already said this a couple days ago. But by 4 p.m., if he's not traded, Josh Doctson's gone. This guy right here, Josh Doctson, is gone. He's going to be released and let go. Now, a lot of people have mixed reviews about Josh Doctson, say we didn't use him right, yada, yada, stuff like that. At the end of the day, he didn't produce. Had a lot of drop passes, ran wrong routes, stuff like that. Just didn't produce, just didn't get the job done. And like I said, this summer when he said he didn't think he was going to be back next year or this summer in 2020, the writing was on the wall. Not only did he not perform, but he said stuff to the media indicating that he was not going to be coming back. So when you say stuff like that, it's time for you to go, man. It's time for you to go. It's unfortunate, like I said, that we wasted a first-round pick on Josh Doctson. That just sucked. It really did. It really sucked that we used a first-round pick on Josh Doctson, a 22nd pick of the draft, when Michael Thomas was still there. There were some other guys that we could have got at the wide receiver position or some other guys at other positions that we could have picked up. Now, big news is that Steven Sims has made the team and Cam Sims has been released. A lot of people gave me a hard time in my previous video, the game review after the Ravens game, when I said that I thought Cam Sims was not going to make the team. There were some comments saying that I don't know what I'm talking about, I don't know personnel, things like that. You know, it is what it is. You just can't drop two or three wide open passes in one game. You just can't do it. And like I said, I like Cam Sims. Cam Sims is very, very talented. I think he should at least make the practice squad. If he doesn't on the practice squad, I think another team's going to pick him up because other teams have been watching. When he did that one-handed catch against the Falcons, that was a big deal. He's done a lot of big things. Last year, he was really good, too, in the preseason. So I know other teams have seen him on film, and I highly doubt that if he's on the practice squad, that he will not be claimed off waivers or picked up by another team. So it looks like Robert Davis is making the team. Steven Sims is making the team. Of course, Terry McLaurin, sorry about that. Trey Quinn, so that's 4. Paul Richardson, 5. And then it looks like Kelvin Harmon will probably be on the team as well. So that's 6 receivers right there. A lot of people said 7. Cam Sims was released. Like I said, Steven Sims had a great game in the last game of the preseason, and he just established himself. And as a kick returner, he's going to be our starting kick returner. He needs to be our starting kick returner. He needs to be our starting punt returner as well. So we won't have to get Trey McLaurin injured on punt returning or Trey Quinn injured on punt returning. We could just use Steve Sims for that. And Steve Sims will be a backup, very, very good slot player for Trey McLaurin or Trey Quinn in the slot. So, but back to Josh Doctson. We'll talk about Josh Doctson a little bit more. We will get into this guy, Josh. You know, it was nice knowing you, man. I wish the best to you, dog. I really do. I really wish the best for you, man. It was funny making fun of you, how terrible you were. But, you know, I got a feeling that when you do go to a different team, you'll be even worse than what you were here. You'll be even not. Actually, Josh Doctson will be a little bit better on a different team. I think he might end up on the Texans or might even end up on the Giants because the Giants did a receiver really, really badly with Sterling Shepard being suspended and Golden Tate being suspended. And Sterling Shepard with the thumb injury, and then Corey Coleman being out for the whole year. I think Josh Doctson really might go to the Giants, but he really wants to be with his family. He's homesick. He wants to go to Texas. That's what we're hearing. So that's probably will go to the Texans. I doubt the Cowboys pick up Josh Doctson. But yeah, it was just a bad marriage. Now, a lot of people are going to say, I know a lot of people in the comments are going to be like, hey, we didn't use Josh Doctson right. Josh Doctson's super talented, which he really is. I've said that millions of times before. Josh Doctson probably might have been the most talented receiver, but like I said, the old cliche, hard work beats talent when talent fails to work hard. I'm not saying that Josh was not a hard worker, but just the energy and the emotion just wasn't there. You just didn't see. He might have been a quiet guy, but you just didn't see the sense of urgency from Josh Doctson to get better or just want to be better. To be honest with you, you just didn't see it from the eye test. So. Like I said, I mean, it's been a bad marriage. Josh Doctson is gone. Jadeveon Clowney has been traded to the Seattle Seahawks. So we'll see how that really affects trading for Trent. It looks like the Texans probably will be getting a first-round pick in return, or second or third or whatever picks. So if the Texans do want to trade with us, maybe they can throw in Will Fuller, a wide receiver, or and a couple picks. I like Will Fuller. I know we're not, people saying we're going to get DeAndre Hopkins. We are not getting DeAndre Hopkins from the Texans. There's no way on the planet. In my opinion, DeAndre Hopkins is the best receiver in the league right now. I think he's better than Odell. I think he's better than Julio Jones. I think he's better than all those guys, because if you look at the stats, how many drops did DeAndre Hopkins have last year? Please answer me that. How many drops did DeAndre Hopkins have last year? And he caught the ball 130 times, 116 times last year. And he's not a head case. He's not crazy like Antonio Brown. He's not crazy like Odell Beckham. You hear nothing bad about DeAndre Hopkins. So we're not getting DeAndre Hopkins back from the Texans. We can forget about that. Maybe Will Fuller. Maybe Will Fuller. We might be able to get him in a couple draft picks from the Texans. That's what I'm kind of hoping for from the Texans. Now, Will Fuller has to stay healthy, but if we had Will Fuller, that's a pretty darn good pickup. I know we already have Terry McLaurin and Terry McLaurin and Trey Quinn, who are small, speedy guys just like Will Fuller. But other notable cuts have been Ryan B so far, the defensive lineman, Hugh Thornton, the offensive lineman. Craig Reynolds has been cut. He'll probably be added to the practice squad, the running back. And we'll see from there. There's been a couple cuts already. Like I said, Casanova McKenzie looks like he should be ready for week 1. So we'll talk about that in another video as well. So let me know what y'all think, man. Let me know what y'all think. It's getting hot. It's getting hot. John Collins is dropping bombs. He's acting like Woj out here. He's acting like Woj for basketball. He's dropping dimes. He's dropping big news who's getting cut, man. I'm telling you, he's dropping big news. So if you got to follow John Collins on Twitter, this is where we're getting everything. He's already giving out information right now. I will be making a video reacting to the whole 53-man roster. And, I just want everybody to say farewell to Josh Doctson. It was nice knowing you, man. It was cool having you on the team for a little. Actually, it wasn't really cool having you on the team. But, we move on. We got better guys now. Calvin Harmon, Robert Davis looks really good. Trey Quinn, Terry McLaurin, and Paul Richards can stay healthy. We have a pretty good receiver now. None of these guys are proven at all. They have not proven anything on the field. Now, like I said, I really wish we could have kept Cam Sims, but it is what it is. You just can't drop wide open passes like that. You just can't do it. I'm sorry. You just can't do it. So let me know what y'all think. I want to hear your opinions. I know there's a lot of mixed reviews. I know a lot of people are pissed off that Cam Sims got cut, and I know a lot of people are happy that Josh Doctson got released. He's, like I said, nobody's going to trade for Josh Doctson. They might as well just announce that they're going to release him right now. So, all right, y'all. Hell to them Redskins. Hell to them Wizards. All right, y'all. Peace.